My name is Brian Miller. I'm originally from Larimore. It's 30 miles west of Grand Forks.
And where do you currently work?
I work for the Jamestown Police Department.
And what's your job title?
Patrol officer.
Okay, so what do you do in your job? What's a normal day like?
It basically consists of enforcing traffic laws, responding to public calls for service, and enforcing state and local laws.
And tell us about your education.
I went to college in Bismarck for 2 years, got my associate's degree in Bismarck. From there I transferred to Moorhead State and got my bachelor's degree at Moorhead.
And what do you get your bachelor's degree in?
Criminal justice.
Okay. How many hours do you normally work in a typical week?
Over 40.
Do you take work home with you?
I try not to. I try to keep work at work. But occasionally you do think about work at home.
How would you describe the pace at which you work?
The pace at which I work?
Yeah.
Quick. I work fairly quick. Everything is different though. I mean, sometimes you have to put more effort, more time when you're dealing with certain individuals versus other individuals. Some people need more time than others to try to get a point across or try to help them out. So you kind of you're the judge of that when you're dealing with them.
How has your education prepared you for your career?
Pretty good. I mean, I guess a lot of the stuff I learned in college, I mean, it doesn't directly apply to what I do on the street. I feel that college just gave me the ability to think, to comprehend different situations and aspects, to take that out onto the street to try to, deal with, think actually about different situations and circumstances. So,
what parts about your job do you like?
Every day is different. It can be from boring to exciting in a matter of seconds. So you have to be prepared. You have to be sharp every day. You can't. With this job, you can't just come to work and say, "Oh, it's going to be another boring day at the office," because every day there could be something that goes on, and typically there is. So.
Have you worked in other jobs other than this?
Other than law enforcement, yes, I have.
So why did you choose to become a police officer?
Well, when I was in college, I actually started off in college for social work, and I took some criminal justice classes, and my professor, he would tell stories of different calls he'd been on and different things like that, and it sounded really, really exciting. So basically that's what sparked my interest in this field.
What goals do you have personally in your career?
To just try to be the best officer I can be, try to treat everybody fair, try to work hard, set an example, and move up in my field.
What do you think it takes to be successful as a police officer?
A positive attitude, I would say, is number one. I mean, most of the stuff we deal with is negative, so you have to stay positive yourself. You can't let dealing with negative aspects that you see in life with your job affect you personally.
Do you travel for your job?
Occasionally, I guess I would travel for training, things of that nature, but typically I do not travel for my job.
What do you find are the most difficult decisions to make?
That's a hard question. Difficult decisions. I mean, I guess it would be probably dealing with parents and their kids, as far as I'm concerned. If I have to remove a parent from the household away from their child, that to me, that's always one of the harder decisions I have to make, because it's obviously sad for the parents and obviously sad for the child if they have to see their mom or dad get taken away to jail. So those decisions are always tough, but they are made.
Do you work independently or on a team? And if you do work on a team, can you give some examples?
I would say we do more teamwork. Examples would be if you're on, say, a a call with multiple suspects or people, typically the officers will, they know what to do. My coworkers, and they'll take somebody aside, interview them while I deal with somebody else, and then we'll come in with a common answer to the problem together. So.
And last question is, any advice that you would give to a high school student who thinks that they're interested in becoming a police officer?
It's a fun job. If you want to go into law enforcement, stay out of trouble, keep your nose clean, and get your college degree, and from there join the academy, and you'll be ready to go. So.